teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Start this playoff game with a pass. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looking for some space. It's Riggs. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Oregon! No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not a very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Bringing pressure. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it breaks up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together with this drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Send the back in motion. Toss play to the outside. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, But instead, the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Black. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Tries to get it to the running back. Looks left and finds his target there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tulane. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, he moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Gets into space at the 50. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge... slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
He keeps it on a design run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Down and goal for the offense. They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
We convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the ball is hauled in. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do.
Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball.
That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt.
Return is brought down at the 31, and your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away.
Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle is finally made, but the game is all the way to the 24.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
We're going to scramble now. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the... matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking to pass, it's Anderson. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He'll be taken down, marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. You got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. LSU now operating in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker. Picking up the first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Got the first down and still motoring. Would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. Tried to bounce him, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a good grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, but where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up.
It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To the air. It's Anderson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive, but you think back.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's hit just before the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to into this lead. Time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's got it at the 15. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Reed. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, LSU. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Now they trap him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he breaks free. On another sack. This defense on fire.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. They get the second half started with their running play. He gets loose. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch. As the first down is still going. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the toss play now, running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he tests the middle there, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. markers on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding. Receiving team. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Of the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 7th play of the drive coming up.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Looking for 6. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Moore. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Running back with the football. Test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense... Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They
looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here. Help.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking for a man. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort on the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
4th down. The offense will go for it. Touchdown, LSU. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Will throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it. Game over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.